Hello and very good evening to you. Here at WBZ Radio Boston, home of the Boston Ruffians. My name is Hamsteak. We are looking at the third in a game in a series between the Boston Ruffians and the Pittsburgh Presbyterians. As we see these teams going in opposite directions currently. The Boston Ruffians currently on a two-game winning streak. They're looking to sweep this series with a win tonight. The Pittsburgh Presbyterians have dropped below 500, going to 8-9 in sixth place in the Continental League. Tied with Amalgamated Baseball Holdings in fifth, actually. And they are in sixth place. The Boston Ruffians have a chance tonight's game to make a charge back at first place in the Continental League, having lost it to the Milwaukee Dutchmen, who are on a four-game winning streak. But, of course, Milwaukee plays as well this evening. They have a game against Amalgamated Baseball Holdings away. Should be a difficult one. Boston Ruffians have been looking pretty darn good, though. They are 10-7 on the season. Only a game back off of first place. And it's a beautiful day here at the Evacuation Day Fairgrounds. So I think at this time, we need to head down to our public address announcer.
Good evening to you all, and welcome to the Evacuation Day Fairgrounds for tonight's game between the Pittsburgh Presbyterians and the Boston Ruffians. At this time, allow me to introduce the starting lineup and batting order of the visiting team, the Pittsburgh Presbyterians. Batting first, the left fielder, number 27, Wilt Booper. Batting second, the center fielder, number 49, Shud Tater. Batting third, number 16, the third baseman, Hope Lactavius III. Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 14, Jim Bobway. Batting fifth, the second baseman, number 15, Jimmy Soup Cutlets. Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 12, Marmal Spep. Batting seventh, the catcher, number 13, Colorado Church. Batting eighth, the shortstop, number 24, Screw Muscles. And batting ninth, the starting pitcher for the Pittsburgh Presbyterians, number 49, Forty Bunks. And now the starting lineup and batting order for your home team, the Boston Ruffians. Batting first, the second baseman, number 10, Loud Juice Kendrick. Batting second, the catcher, number 42, Shrewd Bland. Batting third, the shortstop, number 27, Coke Can Lloyd. Batting fourth, the third baseman, number 5, Pretend Esposito. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 14, Quigley Bispo. Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 30, Rogue Bison. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 8, Fixed Ray Mortgage. Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 29, Leonard Toblerone. And batting ninth, the starting pitcher for the Boston Ruffians, number 54, Melron Snellnitz.
Well, yes, indeed, it is it's a beautiful day here, beautiful evening here in Evacuation Day Fairgrounds in our fair city, Boston. Melron Snellnitz taking the mound at this very moment. Snellnitz is 1-2 on the season. 4 starts. And he's going to give up a single and possibly more to Welt Booper. And he's going to be safe in with a double. Welt Booper leaving it on for Chud Tater. Chud Tater. So far for that's going to take a hop into the glove of Coke Can Lloyd. Not enough. It's going to be another single. And runners are on the corners for the Pittsburgh Presbyterians. Big swing for Pope Lactavius III. He is currently batting, if I look correctly, 259. That's gonna fall right into the glove of Pretend Esposito, playing at third base instead of shortstop. Bit of a move around the lineup for the coach of the Ruffians. And that's not going to be a good one for Esposito. He's able to get it, 4 out, number 2, but 1 run scores as Welt Booper crosses the plate. Could have been a Fancy Dan double play, but unfortunately could not keep a hold onto that baseball. Bringing up Jimmy Soup Cutlets, used to be the cleanup hitter, but Zimbabwe has had the power lately. He is currently on at third and rounding third. I believe he grounded out, but it's going to be 2-0 on an RBI single by Jimmy Soup Cutlets.
Right.
Mermel Spep in right field today. He just can't get it. It's going to be, he's going to be safe. They go for the fielder's choice. And it seems to not be going well for starters for the Ruffians. Been 2-0. This is going to drop another single, maybe 2 bases, and it's going to be 3, potentially 4-0. 4-0 on that RBI double from Colorado Church. Screw Muscles. We're already almost through the lineup for Pittsburgh here in the top of the first.
Off the plate, inside.
You have to forgive me, 2-2 the count as I just pack in more chewing tobacco into the corner of my cheek. That should be popped up. Easy catch for Shrewd Bland. And 5 hits, 4 runs. A 4-run first inning for the Presbyterians. Now Boydie Bong. Grounded out. Will ground out Loud Juice Kendrick right to the shortstop, which today is Screw Muscles. And that's going to be Screw Muscles trying to get a play at that ball. He stops it, prevents extra bases, but it's a single. Getting things started is Shrewd Bland, one of the best hitters on the Ruffians team. Currently hitting over 400 right now. 5 RBIs, but just only 1 home run, but has been getting a lot, 14 RBIs, 4 home runs. And this is Pretend Esposito. Missed a couple of games for an injury. But he is consistently one of the best that Boston has to offer. And he's going to get on with a single and move the runner to third. Wiggly Bispo, 2 outs so far. Gonna pop that one up. Bit of confusion. Welt Booper says I got it. And 2 hits, no runs for the Ruffs after 1. But here comes Boydie Bong. Pitcher spot up to bat in the 2nd inning for Pittsburgh. And he's going to swing big at that one. And easy play to first. Rogue Bison with the catch from Loud Juice Kendrick. That's a fair ball, and Bison going to step on the bag, get it himself. Here's Chud Tater, top of the lineup for Presbyterians. Welt Booper, who's going to be out this time. Here's Chud Tater. And he's going to send that one back to the wall. Line drive, 6th grade Morgan. Taking that one. Tater batting just under 300. on the season for the for the Presbyterians. 4 home runs. It's a lot of singles, but keeps them moving around the bases. That's going to be fixed. That's going to be Pope Lactavius bringing home another run, and it's going disastrous for the Ruffs. They're down 5-0 already. Zimbabwe in the cleanup spot. He's batting exactly 300 these days. He's going to single that one off. He got extra bases on that. It's going to be 6-0 now to Pittsburgh. They came out strong. They sent a message they did not want to get swept in this series with Boston. And thankfully, Coke Can Lloyd brings an end to the second inning. It's 6-0, 8 hits in 2 innings for the Pittsburgh Presbyterians. They are looking very sharp and 40 bombs. He's just trying to control this game defensively by keeping the Boston bats quiet. Rogue Bice's a tough one to keep quiet at the moment. But he's going to ground him out. Right to the second baseman, Jimmy Soup Cutlet. Cutlet usually playing shortstop today. Well, but Screw Muscles in for Lavender Sandalbags, giving him a rest. Moves Cutlet to second base. Leonard Tolbarone. He's going to strike out or retire the side. Again, no hits on that one. Boston not looking good. It's a bit dire at this time. And that's going to be an easy catch for Leonard Tolbarone. Colorado Church here at the bottom of the lineup for the Presbyterians. That one gets right through. Right through the glove. Here's Screw Muscles. Big swing on that one. Getting them looking. And it's going to be a big strikeout for Snellnitz. Hopefully gets his confidence up and can rally around this Boston side. Kind of thing we need at this moment. And that's going to be another hit up the center. 2 outs. These are mistakes that are getting made. And they get the 3rd out. They put a 0 on the board finally. And to start things off here in the bottom of the 3rd, it is, well, the first out was by Snellnitz, the pitcher. Here is Loud Juice Kendrick. Has been pretty forceful as a batter. He's gonna hit that one to end this 3-4. A big home run to get this crowd busy and talking again. The Ruffs are on the board. A solo home run for Loud Juice Kendrick, only his 2nd on the season. But he's got a batting average that is flirting towards 500. I don't know if that's going to count. That's going to count as far as plate appearances per game. For the record book, found his way into this Boston lineup. And going for the fielder's choice basically allows Coke Can Lloyd on first base. Here we go. We're seeing a little bit of a rally here. 2 outs. They get the runner off at first. Runners on second and third. Wiggly Bispo, a strong batter. He's batting .311 right now. And he takes strike 1. And that's going to bring another runner home. Maybe 2. The play at the plate. Tater with an on-target throw. And he's safe. It is now 6-3. The Ruffians are putting a rally together with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the third. That's fair. But credit to Zimbabwe getting his body in front of that. Making the throw. Bonks. 3 runs is a big stat for the Ruffs. And I'm going to have to put away my chewing tobacco until we might need it again. Well, I might have to open it up again as we're seeing Chud Tater on with another single. And here's Pope Lactavius III. Just an all-around player for the Presbyterians. A dangerous play. He's going to pop that one up. Middle of left field. Wiggly Bispo gets that one. And here's Zimbabwe. And that's going to be another home run to Industry. The Industry for the Presbyterians. The bats are basically on fire, which would make sense because they're made of wood. And that's very flammable. But Jimmy Soup Cutlets, as Lou Gehrig's disease coming in for Melron Snellness. They're going to go to the bullpen here in the top of the 4th. Snellness just getting lit up, and Gehrig's disease on his first pitch is a single. Gives up a single to Cutlets. Here's Mermel Spep facing Gehrig's disease. That ends up being fouled. That's going to be a fair ball. And well attended to by Shrewd Bland. Make the throw to right. Rogue Bison at first. And it's going to be 2 outs. Big dive and play by Coke Can Lloyd. Does he get the throw in tight? He does. Bison with the grab. And that's a good way to end the inning for the Ruffs. They let home another 2 runs. And now Fixed Ray Mortgage, bottom of the lineup for the Ruffs. Fixed Ray Mortgage gonna blast that one just left of the foul pole. Swings at that one was inside. 0-2. And the third pitch is gonna hit that one right to screw muscles. An easy first out after all. Big single for Leonard Toblerone. And the Ruffs got another one on. Here is Lou Gehrig's disease. He's gonna have to hit in this one. Back up to Loud Juice Kendrick with a runner on first. 2 outs. That's going to leave the infield. That should keep this run alive. Only going to move to first. Throw at third would have been a little bit of a gamble for the Ruffs there with Toblerone. Here's Shrewd Bland. Bland knows how to hit that ball. 14 RBIs. He's going to just ground it out though to first. And it's going to be a 0 for the 4th inning for the Ruffs. 8-3 at the moment. Presbyterians, a big first 2 innings. 6 runs punched. They got an early. If you're using boxing as a metaphor, they got a couple of good knockdowns early in the fight, and right now it's basically Boston's turn to try to wear him out and go late in the fight and then strike a little bit each time. This is gonna help Loud Juice Kendrick go to Rogue Bison. That is gonna be the and another single up the middle. Good 1-2-3 inning for the Ruffs. Keeping a 0 on the board, and that's going to be a good stat from Coke Can Lloyd. Coke Can Lloyd and Loud Juice Kendrick been coming in for one another. They both primarily play second base. I kind of like them both in the lineup. It gives a little bit of a hitting prowess for the Ruffs. It just shows that there's a lot of infielders who can hit pretty well. Wiggly Bispo. No need to keep only one on the field at the time. They can put him at second base and shortstop. And Welt Boopa gonna field that one. Runners on the first and second. It's Rogue Bison after Wiggly Bispo gets on. 1 out. And the attempt to steal third. Now he's gonna have to go back.
Off the plate inside.
Be another 0 on the board for the Ruffs. Really hard to get some of these Presbyterians out and getting some runs on the board, but they're sure trying. One to count here. Coach Lactadius III. He's gonna pop that one up into mid left field. Wiggly Bispo with the catch. Here's Jim Bobway. Two outs. It's Jimmy Cutlet. Pop that one up. Looks like. Yep, Fixed Rate Mortgage got it, and that's going to retire the side again for the Presbyterians. Bringing up Leonard Toblerone. Soup Cutlets. That's going to be out number 1. And looks like Energy Midtown's going to come in as a pinch hitter. And he's going to try to make it count. He's going to hit it high and far, just into foul territory, but it don't matter because getting the catch in right field is Mermal Spep. Soup Cutlets over to Bobway. Crimson Powers is going to come in relief. Solid reliever for the Ruffs. Going to face the lower end of the lineup. Crimson Powers, I think, has been a pretty solid reliever. showed up in 6 games. He's pitched 9 innings. He gives up a double right as I say it. His ERA is sitting at 10, but you know, he's good to kind of keep things under control when you need to go to the bullpen. I honestly think that's been one of the issues with the Ruffs is you know, some of the relief pitches. If the pitches ain't gonna go late into the game, then it starts getting a little dicey. You got Gary Antoinette, who's 4-0 on the season, easily the star pitcher for the Ruffs, as they're gonna get a second out of Muscles. Here's Bordy Bonks for another easy out, but the pitch is gonna hit it up the middle, and we're gonna have to see the top of the lineup for the Presbyterians. Well, Booper coming up again. You know, I'm just looking at the pitches for the Ruffs. You know, Shining Schlankowitz gonna get the start in the next game for the Ruffs, I believe. Let me find out where they play next. Who's gonna be if they're going on? I think they're going on the road next. Yeah, they're gonna be going to Philadelphia after a day off, a travel day, and they take on the Philadelphia Brown Trousers in Philadelphia. And that's going to be Shrew Bland. Big swing there. 9-3 to score at the moment for the Presbyterians. That's going to be Shining Schlankiewicz. Going to be starting that first game. Charles Conchu is going to be the pitcher in the second, the probable starter. And then we got Gary Antoinette in the third game of that series. Melron Snellnitz is got lit up early in this one, and you know, the Ruffs just didn't have enough firepower to get around Bordy Bonks. Bordy Bonks has been a solid pitcher for the Presbyterians. 2-1, 9 strikeouts. Gonna add a couple more. He's got an ERA of only 3.2. That's pretty solid. Pretty much on average today. He's got 3 earned runs in today's game, so he's pretty much on average with his. That's the nice thing about Pittsburgh. They got a lot of solid pitching. Ivory Trinkets is their ace in the hole. Tuba Hunis, fourth in the lineup in the rotation. He's gonna be starting the next game, I understand. Cornel Abrasion, we saw him last night. Didn't get the win. Didn't even get the loss, actually. He's only 1-1. He hasn't gotten a lot of decisions in his stats. Actually missed a game because of that hit he took right to the dome. And you know, he missed the game, and he's back from injury. And he's been pretty strong for them too. So they got the talent kind of going around. They don't have just one big star in Pittsburgh, so you know, maybe I think Boston needs to go and get themselves some more starting pitchers or just some strong relief. And start to build a rotation around some solid players. And I say that as another hit off the wall. It's going to be a double. Toblerone fields it. That was Pope Lactavius III yet again here in the top of the 8th. The game just does not seem to want to be over. I think at this point Boston's already kind of ready to just load the bus up, take their 2 wins at home over Pittsburgh, and try to take something on the road against Philadelphia. This is not the way you want to end a homestand, but you know, it's never an easy team here in the Continental League. They're going to pitch out. Crimson Power is going to do an intentional walk on Jimmy Stu Cutler here.
Take your base.
Take his base. That should be an easy catch for that Toblerone. Brings the end to the top of the city. Lavender Sandalbag is going to make an appearance in the field at second base. I think game very much in hand. They want to just give him at least a run out there. It's been a little dicey for the guy who used to be the leadoff hitter for the Presbyterians. Sandberg has not been what he normally had. Has not been. He's been a shell of his former self lately in this lineup. So he's moved down in the lineup. He's kind of moved to the bench, taking a rest day. He's coming back in. Here's Leonard Toblerone facing Bordy Bonks, who's going to look for a complete game in this. Maybe not if they can kind of get a rally to get a 2 outs. Man on first. A lot more than just this. Crimson Powers coming up for Boston. I think they might. Yeah, they're going to go to Virgil's Sacrifice. Another infielder is shortstop. So again, don't have a shortage of definitely don't have a shortage of infielders that can hit and that can field. Virgil Sacrifice has been a good solid bench player. Memel Speck going to get that catch, and Sandy Koufax is going to come out of the bullpen for the 9th inning. Sandy Koufax been one of the better relief pitchers for Boston. He's got one save. He's not typically closer, actually, but he's come out with a save before, and he's only got an ERA of 4, which for a relief pitcher is pretty good. Going to cause that first. They're going to cause Colorado Church to
Inside.
pop out for the first out. Here is True Muscles. Big swing on that one. Easily playable by Koufax. Over to Bison. First out. It's the second out, excuse me. It's Filipino Horseman, who is coming in to get the close for the Presbyterians. Just lock this one down, I think, is what they're going to do. And yep, it is it's a tall task right now for the Ruffs. Coming in is Drew Mess as a backup catcher. That's out number 1, Broadway. Out number 2 is Broadway. Again with the catch. Not looking good for the Ruffs at this point. That's going to be foul. The final out comes down to Cocan Lloyd. Oh, he's going to get on with a single. There's still hope at this point for the Ruffs, but not looking very good at this moment. And I think they're ready to go take on the Brown Trousers. Fouling that one off. Going to steal. And he's going to be in with the stolen base. Well done by Cocan Lloyd. And that will do it. Strikeout to end it. The Presbyterians get a much-needed win. They avoid the sweep of the series. And, well, the Boston Ruffs did not really show up here tonight. Your line score for that, the Presbyterians, 9 runs off 17 hits. The Boston Ruffians, 3 runs off 13 hits. The bats came alive, but they just couldn't string them together for any sort of run support. And we'll get the box scores into your local paper. See it tomorrow. The winning pitcher, Bordy Bonks, improves to 3-1. Melron Snellnitz with the loss. That just does not help him. Did not have a lot of help in the bullpen either. He gave up 8 runs in 3.1 innings. That is not going to do good for his statistics or his confidence. The third finest dandy of the day is Chud Tater for the Presbyterians, going 3 for 5 with a double and 3 runs. Your second finest dandy, Cocan Lloyd for the Ruffs, going 4 for 5, a double, a run, and a stolen base. The Cocan Lloyd still coming up big for the Ruffs in an individual performance. But your big, fine dandy of the day, the finest dandy of them all, is Jim Bobway, 3 for 5, a home run, a double, 4 RBIs. I mean, the man can do it all, and he's been really finding his feet in that cleanup spot for Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh's starting to come alive right now as they go on to their next game. I believe Pittsburgh, after this series with the Ruffs, they go. Where do they go? They got a game in 2 days. They host Amalgamated Baseball Holdings. That's going to be a tough one for them. But I think they're going to have their hands full in that one. But this is a good win for them to at least get their confidence up. Until then, I'm Mill Hamsteak. And we'll see you next time for Boston Ruffians baseball here on WBZ. Enjoy your weekend and go Ruff.